Hello and welcome back to another episode on Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment map. I am continuing right where I left off. So all the fields are planted with corn. I'm gonna wash the tractor and the planter down, and then I'm going to go straight into the fields to cut our meadows. So into the meadows to cut the grass. And I will probably continue this episode in the next game day, where I will start tedding, because I will have to do more teddings since it has been raining today in this game day, and that means that the actual grass is going to be completely wet, and I'm gonna have to turn it over 3 times to get to hay. Or, you know what, I think I'm gonna use the first grass to make the silage. So, yeah, it's only gonna need 1 tedding to get it to the state of conditioned grass. Okay, alright. So of course, there is still some machinery over here. Let me just unload both. And how do I go up about this? Because I do want to put the seed over there. Okay, let me sort this out before I continue. Okay, so it also seems that I have overbought the seed quite badly. I didn't need that much in the end. Come on. Yeah, I did have some issues loading the bags previously, and it looks like the issues persist. Not a problem. So because we keep the seeds in this shed, I'm gonna put all 3 bags in here. One is still on the trailer, and then all the fertilizer can go into the shed over there. You have to be careful. You don't want to mix fertilizer with other ingredients like the actual seed, because I think it can have a detrimental effect on the actual seeds if you put everything into one place. It can get contaminated. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you as a farmer have responsibility to make sure it doesn't get cross-contaminated. I might be completely wrong though, because I am not a real farmer. I just like to play one. So yeah, I hope you have all been doing great. This series is also slowly coming to an end, because next Tuesday, that's 6 days from now, the new FS is dropping, and yeah, all these series are gonna stop. Except maybe I was thinking of keeping the role play running, because there is actually a story going on, and it still might be interesting even if the game changes. So what do we have here? We have mostly lime. Okay, I'm gonna put the bags of fertilizer over here. So for the next thing that we need to do in our cornfields that has now been planted is I will need to adjust the pH level, because that was not yet adjusted since I wanted to have the crop in the ground before I start adjusting the pH with the liming, which means that it still needs to be sorted out. Because I'm not sure. I believe that precision farming actually takes into account different crops and their needs. Okay, I can leave this here, I can leave that there. Can I? Yeah, I probably can squeeze this beautiful planter in. It's done quite a lot of work. Oh. Too wide, really? Yeah, let's put it in like this. I really should open these gates also. Door. Okay, close up behind me. And I do want to open this. Let me just get out of here like this. So because I don't have reverse steering on this tractor, I was thinking of putting one mower on the front and the rest on the back, just like you normally would have if you have a setup like this. But even though I don't have a reverse steering, I can still drive in reverse. So I have then decided that I'm gonna put the motors on the back like I put them before, and I'm simply going to reverse on the fields. It's not gonna be the most pretty sight, and it's not gonna be good for my back or neck. But yeah, it should work just fine. And I gotta be quick about it because the sun is going down. Okay. Why doesn't it want to connect? Let me take the whole setup out. So I can connect, disconnect PTO, and I have connected back the hydraulics. So yeah, from the outside this basically looks the same as it has before previously. The only difference is that I'm not gonna be facing backwards while I drive. I'm going to have to turn my neck around, my whole body. Some tractors actually have the option to tilt your seat sideways, which I think is also a good solution for a problem like this. Okay, so oh, it was already open. Let me turn it on. Let's set the speed for 15. I'm not even sure if this tractor is capable of 15. And let's see how this works. Oh, I forgot. I need to set the mowers to conditioner off. Yep. Conditioner off. Yeah, that's it. Because I want to have wet grass since it was raining in this game day. And now let's go. It's working fine, it's working fine. And it seems like that this tractor is perfectly capable of running all three mowers. Of course it is, since it has almost 300 horsepower, or just above. And yeah, this three mower setup is working also fine. So yeah, very good. These heating lines for the window might be a bit of what should I say, nuisance, a bit of hard to watch. So I'm gonna go into the drone view and we'll mow all the fields from the outside view. Okay, I'm now returning back. I don't know where I actually am. Oh, I'm on the top of the field. I got bamboozled just for a quick second. I think. Whoa. Yeah, I need to go left here, okay. Anyway, it's gonna be a nice evening drive. It's 7:30 already, so yeah, it's getting quite dark. And it's gonna be a beautiful ride through the forest. While I was mowing, I was thinking that our current setup, with how we have the one bunker silo on the other side of the river from the farm, it was manageable, but it's really not pleasant to use because you have to drive and it takes too much time. So I am thinking there is a MaizePlus bunker silo. You can build it for 35,000. So I think I'm gonna do the following. I will build one big silo that costs 35,000 on the meadow just next to the farm. it is gonna cut into our grass production, so I might need to get another field to keep up with our needs for hay and grass silage. But it will allow me to be much more efficient with the actual feeding and the making of mixes. And there is a smaller bunker silo that I will also build beside it, and I will use it for maize, for CCM production. So after we mill the maize, I will have to put it to ferment into a bunker, and I will use the smaller one for that general use. And I hope I'll be able to do this in this episode. I will have enough money for building the silo at least, because I already have 30,000 and I'm gonna be selling milk, and that's gonna bring around 15 grand in, probably, because this is around the amount that we are getting paid for the milk right now. Okay. That was a sneaky move, eh? Going around, so I lined up perfectly without putting it into reverse. Okay. I have to move this away in order to be able to uncouple the two mowers. Okay, it doesn't work. I'm gonna leave it as is. Let's pretend it's alright, because in real life I would easily be able to put both mowers into the same level to take them down, so yeah, I'm not gonna be too fussed about this. Okay, the weight. Of course I have to lower it down before I can couple it, and this is it. Okay, so we'll see you in the morning while I sell the milk, and then we're gonna move forward with our building plan. Yeah, so after a bit of thought, I was just a little bit too fast on the promises. I have to clear the field first of the grass we mowed to have it prepared for the actual building. So yeah, I am going to do one pass of tedding to get it to conditioned. And then I'm going to do one pass with the windrower. And after that I need to take all the grass and put it into a bunker silo to start fermenting. And I also need to clean up the rest of the silage we still have in the silo. I think it's 2,500, so I can dump that straight into the cow pen. Getting our daily check of money into our bank account, and we got paid around 13,300, something like that. Good. Return back to the farm. Now it's time to get another tractor. I'm not gonna use the big one to go and ted the fields, so yeah, it's probably gonna be the Fendt 311, or what the actual make is, I'm not exactly sure. And I still need to move away the car with the trailer. Yeah. And let me put this beauty somewhere out of the way. I think this is gonna be perfect. So yeah, I really wish to use this machine today. Let me just take the front loader off. Because I really like the sound of this one. I'm gonna move the car just a little bit so I can get past to put on the actual not Wind Rover, the tether, and I can't see anything. I can't see the trailer behind. So this is our tether. So it's a Fendt Favorite 511C. I was wrong with 311. That was, I think, it's a Fendt Farmer model 311 that has a rounded hood in the front. Okay, let's go. So what would be a good speed for this? 15. Let's set it to 15 and see what happens. Okay, now I need to set the tether to conditioned. Let's go semi-dry. We can use any of the stages except the hay for making silage, so this is gonna be okay, I think. Is it working? It seems like it's working. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, and again, let's go to the outside view. Okay, time to exchange the implement. So the thing that will implement a different outcome behind the tractor. Yeah, I know, it's a wordplay. So funny, ain't it? Ooh, right. Well, I'm not exactly sure how long this episode will run. With all the time lapses and stuff, but I really do want to put everything at least in the bunker silo, or better off said, at least clear off this field so I can build those new bunker silos, which means that I will put grass into this one again. So we will be able to have space here to build additional silos for maize silage. Okay, gotta go a bit more to the edge, not that much. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do this in real life because you can simply turn your head and it's way faster. As you can see, I already have some issues. So yeah, I think this will better be done in time-lapse yet again. Right, moving the Wind Rover to the next field. I'm gonna let the courseplay worker do the field. I hope I didn't go over the edge too much, and if I have, I'm just gonna have to be able to correct it. But let me clear current course, open course editor. Am I not in the field? Yeah, here we are. Okay, headlands 2. Start on headland. On none run the headlands had a headland turn. I don't think we have. Yeah, okay, let's generate it. It should be fine. All the corners look good, so yeah, start job. And meanwhile, I will go into our other Deutz-Fahr, and I'm gonna start picking up the grass. Oh, and actually, before I do that, I need to go and empty out the pit. I have to clear everything out, and that means 1 bucket load from this bad boy. Have I closed? Yeah, I have closed there, so I'm gonna leave the big backhander over here, because I am gonna use it for lime application. So yeah, after all, this is going quite well, I think. The field hasn't yet sprouted, so we still have plenty of time to adjust the pH level. Now, yeah, this is the bucket for manure and this is the bucket for feeding. So I have to use this one. So that means we're gonna have grass silage ready quite soon, in May already. Okay, now let me carefully grab all the stuff. Okay, this should be the bunker silo empty. And I'm correct, let me check it. Yes, fill level silage 0. Okay, I will leave all the silage in the bucket for now. I don't believe there's gonna be any problem with that. All I've done is I just put it off of the telehandler so it doesn't strain the hydraulics. And here we are. I probably don't need the front weight though. So the plan is to collect the grass from this field, the meadow 135. Okay, I still have plenty of silage additive in the container. And let's set the working speed to around 10. I don't want to go too fast, because I really want to be able to pick everything up without breaking my hands. Okay, let's wait till everything spools up. Pick up, down, and let's go. Are we working? We're working. Grass semi-dry. Has a nice icon though. It's just like a semi-sunny weather icon. We have sun peeking over the clouds. Cool. So yeah, I have to clear the grass off of this field. That should be done fairly quickly. And then I'm gonna conclude the episode by building one of the bunker silos, because I don't believe I have enough money to build 2 of them right now, so yeah. Okay, we're already at 30%. This field doesn't really yield all that well. It's around 100%, but the field over there, we got it all over it to 125%, I believe. Because it was darker on the mini-map than it was in the previous season. That's probably because I have put down the lime to adjust the pH level of the grassland. And it looks like the grassland responded pretty well to that. Yeah, and this loading wagon is a champ. It's probably older than I am, but it's still working like a new one. Okay, and we're full. So this is probably gonna be 2 and a bit of loading wagons worth of grass on the ground. Okay, let me go to 1 kilometer. Let's set it off. Probably go 2 and empty out. No, let's go back to 1. This trailer empties a lot slower than some of the other trailers do, so yeah, you have to be mindful of that. As the new slang goes, you have to be demure. But yeah, first silage of the year is starting to happen, and we're in April, so I think it's gonna be pretty good. and I will try to do as much as I can before the new FS comes out. And let me back over it a bit, because otherwise I don't believe I can make the turn. Yeah, even with the backing up, I was just able to do the turn. Let's go back to 10. So where was I? I was over there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and it looks like the field up there is finished windrowing. I'm gonna wait a bit before I transfer the tractor up to the forest meadow, because I will focus on this field to get it done and ready. So yeah, I should also do this in time lapse, shouldn't I? Right, so I have cleared it, and now let's build this thing together. So you go under silos and you will see there is one bunker silo that is 20,000, and there is another bunker silo that is 35,000. So I think I'm gonna need the bigger one, because if you... Okay, it is a wider, but it is shorter, so these two should have a comparable capacity, I believe. And how do I go about it? Do I put it somewhere here? Overlaps with another object. Okay. So it could go somewhere around here, because I think it's good that it's beside the road. I could extend this little piece of... Yeah, let's commit. Okay, now let's go to landscaping. Yeah, again, you do have this under silos, and you need to scroll all the way, if you have a lot of mods like I do, to MaizePlus mod, because this one takes practically everything that MaizePlus has to offer. And you can also have farm silo for 20 cubic meters and 10 cubic meters for some special stuff. Okay, so let me go out and check the leveling thing. And another cool thing about this is it's actually built out of modular blocks, just like Legos. I have seen a lot of these bunkers in my country, so yeah, they seem to be pretty popular. I would need to level this bit just a little bit, but this side looks to be quite fine. Okay, let's go. Construction, landscaping, and now let's go soften. Should I go soften, or should I go level? Yeah, I think level was the right thing, and now let's soften it up a bit. And now let's go to painting. We don't want asphalt. This would be good. Cobblestone. No, actually, I want to have gravel. Gravel dust. Okay. Something like this. I am definitely not a pro of landscaping, so please excuse my mess. But I do like a good thing. Okay, let's go with just a little bit of grass inside, like this, in the middle. Yeah, this needs to be pretty good. Moss. I don't think I'm gonna have moss. And I don't believe I'm gonna have rocks, so let me just do a bit of this to make it look a little more natural. And I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm standing right here. Am I not? I think I'm gonna do just a little bit of this. Yeah, perfect. And here we are. This is our new bunker silo that we are gonna use to put in maize. Cool. And actually it doesn't really take that much of the grassland, so yeah, it's gonna be quite fine, I think. On the other, in the other news, we are down to 5,700. So yeah, if I would want to buy another bunker silo for 20,000, I can't at the moment, of course. But I was thinking of putting it right beside this one. I know we don't have enough money, but yeah, if we do something like this and put it right beside it, just to have the ability to put in the corn when we're gonna mill it down. Anyway, with this, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I'm gonna do the windrowing on that field and that field off screen, and next time we'll see you. We'll be collecting and compacting the rest of the grass. So yeah, thanks for watching. Wish everything good for you, stay tuned, and see you next time. Goodbye.